roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Jared Sands looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Merrill Kelly will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, here is Reggie Adell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Reggie Adell.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a... There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Next up, Jared Sands. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
Yeah, talking to the manager before the game, without this rookie just stepping up and fighting for a batting title, I don't think this team is in the playoff hunt. He has had a...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 45 home runs now on the campaign, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Ralph James. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Pokey Russell. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think...
Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
In now, Sean Shaw, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now to the plate, Gavin Dawson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1-0 the count. Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now here is Corey Major, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On down to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 4-0. Chris Arnold is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So now here is Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's a ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
It's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Good fastball down around the knees
ball,
there, taken for a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting second, the first baseman, Haven.
That brings up Haven Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Arnold, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in next, Ketel Marte. He's fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Batting fifth.
Digging in will be David Peralta. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Rangers 4 and the D-backs 1. So now to the plate, Chris Arnold.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
the bat, number 3, shortstop, Reggie Adele.
Up next, Reggie Adele. He doubled his last time up. 0-1 the count.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Jared Sands. Lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate, Ralph
that's
James. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 5 and the D-backs 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
The second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot.
That's ball
Tough
2.
take on a terrific pitch.
2-0
2
now.
balls, no strike.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Line hard to center field. Doby is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate now is Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Pokey Russell. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Sean Shaw waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
Helpful.
Line drive to center field. And there's the first out here in the Texas third.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Gavin Dawson. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
That gets down, and the inning continues. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
To the plate now, Corey Major. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Dawson on third. Major at second with two gone. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
2-0, 1 strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with two away.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Into the box now, Chris Arnold, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book. For the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock, not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Texas is out in front, 6-1. Ready now is number 25, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 25.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
James is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Rojas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Nearly
Inside,
got
ball
the
two.
inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Haven Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Reggie Bedell. Set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Jared Sands is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rojas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next, it'll be Ralph James. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And now, Ketel Marte set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter. Carson Kelly picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Oh, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 6-1. And stepping in, Hokie Russell, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Up next for the Rangers, Sean Shaw. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So next to the plate for Texas, Gavin Dawson singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Rojas to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
In now, Corey Major, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
Dawson on third with 2 out. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Diamondbacks.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Down. Hey. Ball 2.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, here is Nick Ahmed, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.